Hello, my loves. It's G here from Going Through It Tarot, and I'm here to bring you another channeled message. I hope this message is finding you blessed and full of abundance, as always, my sweets, okay? So let's go ahead and jump in. Okay? So, Spirit is saying that if you want to create a new foundation for yourself, okay, with that King of Pentacles there, it's never too late. That's what I'm getting from this. Nothing is set in stone. It's never too late. Have the confidence and believe in things that once you thought were impossible, or that people might have told you were impossible. Luck is on your side. The universe is on your side. They're trying to create something for you here. They're trying to balance out things so that you can they can bring something to pass, like something that was promised. It's time to take action. Like the universe is stepping into action mode for you. Communication is key. The answers you need are coming. And luck is on your side. Came back out again. So, what a Gemini energy here. The Hanged Man. Yeah, it's like take this leap of faith. Like it's almost like take this leap of faith because the answers that you need are going to find you, or the situations that you need to like Spirit's going to put you at the right place at the right time with the right people. Just trust it and step forward. I'm hearing like stop overthinking or stop thinking about it so much and just step forward. Start living your life the way that you want to. Start doing things that you enjoy. You know, responsibly living your life and just like moving on. Or something I hear about just moving on from the past and letting go. Yeah, you might feel a little bit shifted. You might feel like you keep organizing things and things keep like getting off kilter or getting thrown off here. But Spirit's saying what's really happening is that things that no longer serve you are being like cut away. Yeah, expect a powerful change. Don't let, okay, just take, when these things from your past or when these kind of frustrating moments happen, or when it feels like you're taking a few steps back, just take time out to breathe, to release, and don't let, like, if you feel yourself being drawn back into your past energy, just take some time, ground yourself, and remember that, you know, that nothing will come of going backwards. Nothing will come of falling backward into that situation. Nothing that you want, that's for sure. Nothing that you really want is going to come of this. But if you start walking forward in this new direction, like expect seriously powerful change to come into your life. And there's a lot of new moon energy here coming in here. Speaking of that, a new romantic cycle is beginning. And you're very close to achieving your goal. So you're very close to achieving, you know, manifesting this new energy, this new very powerful energy in for you. Surrender to the divine. Because, like, God, you know, Spirit, Source, your ancestor, whatever you know, whoever you're working with, whatever you're working with, they got some tricks up their sleeves. And they want you to know that you're safe. Okay? You're safe to make these changes. You're safe to make these choices, to make these bold choices for your life. Show the world who you really are. Right? Spirit says they acknowledge that you've really, really, really been working on yourself, but there's something here about you making big moves, or you making like long-term goals, like making steps or towards long-term goals. It's time that you step back and look at the bigger picture, you know, and that you really like. It's kind of almost like look at the divine plan, like step back and look at like the choices that you're making from a more like divine perspective. Or the hardship, also the hardships, not just the good and the blessing, but also the hardships that you're going through. To look at them from a more divine perspective as well. There's something here that you've been holding on to that Spirit is encouraging you to let go of, because it's keeping you small. It's keeping you small, and it's keeping a part of you that's really thirsting to unevolve, and it's keeping it small. It's keeping it hidden. But there is going to be a sense here of like taking that risk of taking and putting it out there. Yeah, but you have wishes. that are going to be granted here. Wish fulfilled. You're going to be quite satisfied when you make these choices, when you make these moves forward. Okay? Yeah. It's really going to feel right. So whatever it is that you're thinking of changing, like, it's really going to make you feel very settled, and it's going to feel like, wow, why wasn't I doing this the whole time? You know? So if it's changing up your moves, changing up your content, changing up your friendship circles, changing whatever it is that you're being inspired to change, exactly, take this leap of faith. Take this leap of faith. Because there's something here that you're holding back. You're holding back. Wow. Wait a minute here. Yeah, with that, it's time to take action. With this Emperor energy, it's time to step into your masculine energy and, like, really, like, start putting energy out there. There's some kind of energy here that Spirit... Okay, in one sense, there's something that Spirit wants you to sit back and allow to come into you, to attract into. I'm getting more like love energy, or more like partnerships or friendships, like personal relationships. There's something here about putting that energy out there to attract, right? But I really feel like in a business sense, or in some type of way like that, in something other in your life, you're really being asked to step up and lead, to step up and send that energy out there. Okay, this is a lesson that Spirit has been asking you. It could also be something that you've done before in the past that didn't quite work out like you thought that it was. I'm getting here that something in the past, like, you laid the seeds for something to happen in the past, and now they're coming around, or they're actually, like, growing fruit. You know, this could have been people that you reached out to wanting to collab with, or wanting to work with. This could be jobs that you put in applications that you never heard back from. There's a lot of energy that's going to be coming back towards you if you allow it. Because there is this kind of blocked off energy. Why do they have this blocked off energy, Spirit? Okay. That was a really loud energy. I don't know if it was you or your spirit guide, but I heard because I was attacked. Because I was attacked, or because I was forced to shut down. There's something here about your energy being forced to shut down, like to close down, to help itself, or to help to Knight of Cups. Yeah, there's like this softness coming in here. I'm hearing enchanted by the soft life. Yeah. There is a kind of like a fragile energy here. It feels very innocent. It feels very innocent. But it's some kind of wish fulfillment here for you. Definitely it's some kind of soulmate energy here. Some kind of partnership energy. Something that you're really supposed to be doing. I mean, for some of you, this could be an activity that's going to feel like, wow, like, I work so well doing this. You know, it could be finding a new medium. You know, if you make art or something like that, it could be finding a new medium that you just absolutely love, and you're like so inspired and feeling so inspired. This could be some kind of new inspiration. That's what I'm really feeling. It's like this inspirational energy where it's like, wow, I feel like I'm really like blooming, and I'm safe, and I'm able to open up, and I'm able to feel like, yeah, I feel very safe, and I feel very blessed. Absolutely. And you are going to feel very like, something about you putting, like, compensated is what I'm hearing. Like, you're going to feel very compensated for the energy that you're putting out there. You're going to feel very compensated. Excuse me. Excuse me. Feels like a dream, though. Did you hear that? It feels like a dream. Yeah, you could have that kind of reaction. Like, you could kind of have this, excuse me, I don't have time for the playtime. I don't have time for that. Excuse me, I don't have time for the... Anyway, you're trying, you know, but there's something here, Wheel of Fortune. It's very destined. It's a very destined opportunity. And you could, yes, you could feel very much so like, anyway, I don't have time for this. What are you, you're playing around or something like that. But Spirit's like, no. Or it's like this energy of like, I don't have time for playtime, or I don't have time for fun, or I'm trying to be serious. I'm trying to be in my stacking up paper, stacking up, getting cake energy. Like, I'm trying to be in my boss mode. And there is something here about having a balance here. And it's a really strong lesson that you need to learn. But with this, you know, Knight of Wands, this Knight of Wands is really feeling like this energy of like, I don't have time for playtime, or I don't have time for stuff like that, because I tried to do that in the past and it really didn't work out, and I'm not wasting my time or wasting my energy or wasting my focus doing that ever again. It's that kind of energy. But there's something here like that's slowing you down, and it could be like that commercial started to say, it feels like a dream. Like, it doesn't feel like it's real. Like, it doesn't feel like like it's really going to get me what I want. But honey, it is. But there's this fear here, and behind all these good feelings here, and behind all this like, wow, this is really beautiful, there's like this fear and anxiety that it's actually a trick, that it's actually a dupe, that it's not real. Like, that, you know, that there's something hidden here. You know, that there's something hidden here. And it's this paranoia here that there's something hidden here, that there's secret competition here, or that, you know, it's not really what it seems. It's not really, you know, this person or this place, this opportunity is not really going to be what it seems. It's actually going to be a trick. There's all kind of hidden things that I don't see here. That's that fear. And Spirit is saying that you need to cut this off. You know, that you need to cut this off, that you need to have that appropriate, like, hardness, or that appropriate, like, there's sometimes when you need to be soft and you need to allow things, and you know, and then there's sometimes that, like, Spirit says they want you to remember what it feels like to laugh and have a good time and feel free and feel like carefree. Like, you've been so serious. I don't know if you've been like going through like a dark night of the soul, or you've just been working so hard that you've just been all, like, grinding, like going towards your goals, right? Like, you're so close to achieving your goals and you're like going. And there's something here that feels like, I don't know if you feel like it's a distraction, or you feel like it's not right for you, or you feel like, nah, it's too good to be true. But there is some kind of freedom. There's some kind of independence here. But I don't know if this is like your fears or your anxieties or what. Like, something is telling you like it's not going to be good, or it's not going to look good. There's a lot of like confused back and forth, I'm not sure energy here, which I don't like. Let's cut through the BS, Spirit. Okay? Like, what is this? And I feel like this is how you're going to feel. Like, you're going to feel kind of like, who can I trust? What can I trust? And I think you feel that way because of situations you've been put in the past, or people that you've dealt with in the past, or opportunities that ended up being not so good opportunities in the past. They ended up being more lessons than opportunities, right? But they were an opportunity to learn. But you're like, maybe I don't want an opportunity to learn. You're like, is this another test from the universe? Am I supposed to kick this to the curb? You know, is this some tempting offer? There's something here about being like, oh, it feels too good, or it feels good, like it must be bad, or it must be not good for me, or it must be like, you know, devil energy if it feels so good. And, you know, there's some kind of energy here about like good energy, like good, happy, fun times, you know, feeling loved, feeling nice. It's kind of like this energy of like, no, I can't. Don't try to do that. You know, like, no, I can't do that. Don't try to be that. You're a liar. It's that kind of energy, right? I would really like you to clear away, Spirit guides, I ask you to clear away any confusion, any fear, any paranoia energy, any pain energy from the past. Clear that away so that I can get a clear vision of what the collective should really do here and what's really happening here. So what's really going on here, Spirit? Spirit is encouraging you to work on your discernment and to work on your boundaries, but to also recognize when a person is like respecting your boundaries. You know, it's like, get back, respect my boundaries. I am respecting your boundaries. No, you're not. I'm trying to. Like, I'm trying to respect your boundaries, but also be here. And you're like, no, get back, don't. You know, and it's just like, oh, okay. Like, I'll get back. And you're just like, yeah. There's this kind of defensiveness within you. And I don't know if it's because you're just like, nah, I've gone down this road before, I've done this before, and I've learned my lesson. You know, you're not going to trick me, you're not going to get me. You know, it's this very triggered, kind of apprehensive feeling. Yeah, and it's making you, it's like making you like slow down. It's making you be like, maybe I won't take this opportunity. Maybe I won't take that. Maybe it's not real. Maybe these are not real opportunities. Maybe they're not really for me. Maybe I'm not ready for it. It's this kind of feeling of kind of self-sabotage a little bit. I'm not even going to joke. It does have this feeling of self-sabotage. It definitely doesn't have this feeling of freedom. It has this feeling of anxiety tied into it. Why does the collective feel so anxious about this? Because it's something you have been patiently waiting for a very long time. It's something that you set the seeds for in the past. You're reaping what you're sowing, but you're really, it's almost like this energy of like, I'm worried that I sowed the wrong seeds, or I'm worried that I will sow the wrong seeds. I'm worried that I will invest in the wrong thing. I'm worried that I will invest in the wrong person. I have this fear that I will choose the wrong person to be with. Or I will choose the wrong career, or I will choose the wrong path, or I will choose the wrong thing. And that's why Spirit is like, there's this energy of like seriousness of like, stop, start. I don't know if I can. It's so stiff. Like Spirit's like, you need to be a little bit more in the flow. Like you need to be more relaxed. Like, yeah, and you're too much in this emperor, like it has to be this particular way kind of energy. And Spirit's like, you need to be a little bit more flow, but you are this way. And I'm not trying to say that you're not this way for a reason, because you are. You're this way because you have been through some ish in your past, right? You've been through some trusting some people you shouldn't have, trusting some things that you shouldn't have. You've been taken advantage of, but it is stopping you from turning around and seeing the possibilities, the new possibilities that could be coming your way. You know, and it causes you to have like this really judgmental reaction, and it causes you to like walk away from things that really are like possible, like passionate brand new beginnings here for you. And I just keep feeling like this like weird, like sinking feeling in my gut. There's tower moments here. Okay. But they're opportunities. They're opportunities to do better, but you're keeping yourself away from them. Sorry, I didn't show that. You're keeping yourself away from them. Why? Due to fear. Like, it's never good to keep yourself, like, a lot of you have been telling yourself that your fear is you being smart, you being wise, you being discerning. And it's good to be wise, and it's good to have discernment, and it's good to be like, nah, like, I'm not falling for that same trick. But it's not always tricks. It's not always tests. It's actually keeping you kind of blinded. And for a lot of you, this energy is not even your own. It's energy that has been imparted on you through wounds you have received from other people. So it's like other people were wounded, and they wanted to pour that wounded energy onto you. So now you're walking in that wounded energy. Yeah, Spirit said, meanwhile, they're walking around feeling free, feeling la-di-da, but they poured all this energy onto you, and they don't have to do it anymore. Now it's on you to transmute. Now it's on you, you know? And so maybe perhaps you learned in your childhood or early on in your years, you were too open. You're too much of an open vessel. You were too ready to just walk face first into somebody misusing or abusing you or taking advantage of you. You were too gullible. You were too open, right? But then you got hurt. Right? Or you got confused, or you got used, or something like that, and Spirit saying, hey, but then you swung all the way to the opposite side, which was completely shutting down, completely being like, no, guarded, don't you dare, no, you know, and Spirit's like, hey, that blinds you just as much as being completely open and naive does. Being hearted and cynical and jaded blinds you just as much as, you know, just as much as being, you know, being completely open and being basically like a baby, like having no idea what's really happening around you. That there's actually a strength in being open, but there's something here that happened to you that really made you shut down. But it's keeping you, again, like Spirit keeps keeping, like, you're like, nope, it's keeping you from making a choice, but there needs to be some balance here, and you need to walk away. You know, there's some kind of issue here. Is it your environment? Is it where you are? There's something here that's keeping you shut down. You know, there's some environment, some people that you're around, something that you're around something that you're going through that's keeping you shut down. But Spirit wants you to walk away so that you can open up your heart, so that you can allow that cold, kind of frigid energy to kind of defrost, right? As you being seen as that Queen of Swords, who is known as kind of like cold, you know. They want you to kind of walk away from whatever this is that's keeping you blindfolded, that's keeping you shut down, that's keeping you small, that's keeping you feeling like you can't trust, you know? There's something here. For some of you, I'm hearing that it's a job, or yeah, look at that. It's keeping you stuck in hangman energy. It's keeping you tired, or it's keeping you low, or it's keeping you in ill health. Like it's keeping you around people whose vibration just ain't it. Spirit says you need to be very aware of the people that you keep yourself around you. You need to be very aware of the environments that you keep yourself in on a regular basis, because those environments are really going to impart a lot of energy onto you. Yeah. Yeah. There's something here that's like a sneaky vehicle. Like it's either like it could be like a job or work environment, your coworkers. Like, I don't know, are you surrounded by a bunch of complaining ass people who always have, you know, terrible shit happening in their life? Yeah. Spirit is saying it's time to take yourself out of this energy. It's time to take yourself out of this kind of hangman where I'm stuck, I'm stagnant. It's like you've gotten the enlightenment that you need, or you've learned the lesson. Like, learn the lesson. There's something here where it's like it's time for you to let go of this. This environment or this friend group or these people or this relationship or this behavior, it's not for you anymore. It's time to cut it out, and it's time for you to get in your Empress energy, right? Because whatever this energy is, it's keeping you rejecting things that will actually have you having a pretty like safe, putting you in a safe environment. And this definitely could have to do with work or your money or your resources in some type of way. I'm hearing that for some of you, somebody in your work environment is very toxic. It's a toxic person. It could be a boss. It could be just some people that are around you. And it could not be that they're like necessarily like bad or mean or evil or narcissistic or whatever, abusive. You don't have to be in that type of relationship. They can just be people who really aren't, you know, they're people that don't choose the best for them. Or they're people that don't trust in their divine guidance. They're people that think this woe is me, my life's always beating me up, everything's always shit, I'm always complaining all the time kind of attitude, right? There's something here about like getting away from that and being like, no. There's something here about making plans and having a getaway from that. Yeah, because it's keeping you in fear and anxiety. And even though you might not feel it, you might have, even it could be a particular person. I'm looking for some of you, it's a person. It could be two people. These people come to you all the time, and like without you really realizing it, they're always dumping their negative energy on you that you're always having to spend time and energy like transmuting. You know, so this is those people that love to come and eat lunch with you, and the whole time all they do is talk about their husbands, or all they do is talk about how shit this workplace is, or they just want to complain about this and complain about that. And it's just like, or it's just like, let's talk about Cindy and what she's wearing. You know, it's just like this continuous negativity, you know, where it's like, oh, have you seen this in the news? It's shit. Oh, did you see that? I went to go get lunch. It was a terrible place. Oh, also, do you see Cindy? Jesus, what's her problem? Also, this place is shit. Like, I tried to apply for, like, PTO, but they denied it. And yeah. But they don't ever make any changes, you know? Like, you can sit back and listen to them complain about their lives, but they don't ever do anything to change it. And they complain about the same things over and over and over again. And they're never coming up with solutions to their life, right? And they're always being very judgmental about other people and their lives and their choices, you know? That's for some of you. Or this could be friends, or this could be family members, somebody where like Spirit's like, take a break. Take a break from this person. Take a break. Take a walk. Transmute some energy away from these people, because it's not. Transmute your own energy like away from these people, because it's not a good environment for you. It's keeping you small. Yeah. Something was done wrong here. You were done dirty in some type of way in the past. Like, are these people are doing you dirty, and Spirit is saying you better seek your own justice and put an end to this. Exactly. How you're gonna feel better and seek your own justice is putting it into this. It's up to you. Spirit is saying it's really gonna be up to you. Step up and defend yourself against this. You know, just sit with somebody else, spend time doing something else. If these are people you can't get away from, if they work in your department or your area, or they're your direct boss, like transfer, go get another job, go do something else, you know, go to a different friendship group. Prosperity lies ahead of you. Okay. As soon as you walk away and you cut this off and you're just like, nope, it's not for me anymore. Well, hello. What do you need to release? You need to work through your fears. What were we talking about for this whole entire reading? I've been talking about how you're afraid to make that choice, to make this leap of faith, to believe in yourself, to believe in the impossible, like we were just like I talked about at the beginning. Okay? To have confidence in yourself and to show the world the real you, to step into circles, to step into groups, to step into places that are actually really like positive for you. Exactly. To be bold and make the first move and step out of your comfort zone. You've gotten way too comfortable in this place where you are, or these people have gotten way too comfortable with like, they're way too used to like dumping their energy on you, or just like, yeah, my heart chakra feels heavy. People are used to, it's kind of like this energy of like, people are used to being able to come to you and come with solutions and talk your head off, and then you walk away and you're feeling tired, you're feeling drained, you're feeling like headaches, like you're like, ugh, or like these people are coming to you and they're talking to you about things that keep you very like, that keep you very angry, or that keep you very triggered, you know. These people could do things to you that keep you kind of in a low vibration, or keep you like feeling angry or feeling judgmental towards them, or you're just like very resentful. It's like this energy you don't realize, like these people are dumping all this energy into you, and it's making you kind of resentful of these people, or it's making you feel a lot of anger, or it's like really triggering you, taking up your blood pressure, taking up your heart rate. It's like stealing energy from you. Bring love into the situation. Bring true love into the situation for yourself. And I really feel like the solution here is to love yourself enough to put in the effort to get out, to remove yourself from the situation. You know, if it's a friend group, go put in the effort to go find some other friends. Go find some activities you can do by yourself or you know, go out there, go join a club, go do something, you know, that you love doing. Find some other people, go join a chat group or something like that, or you know, a Facebook group, or I don't know what, you know, like go out there, put yourself out there, put the effort into yourself, show love to yourself, and show yourself like it's worth more. Like my life is worth more than just staying and being in this place. Your hard work is paying off. Your hard work will pay off. You put this effort in to yourself, and you're going to see results, right? So don't let, oh, well, it's always what I've known. Oh, well, I'm just here. Oh, well, I can't. A personal issue is going to reach a solution here when you, like, I feel like for some of you, obviously, I am not a doctor, but for some of you, I feel like you could even be having health issues. The energy that you're absorbing from this place that you're in could even be manifesting as some kind of health issues in your life, okay? And that could be, you know, like, maybe the place has issues with dust or mold or something like that. You know, maybe you're getting sick all the time because you're around a bunch of people that have a bunch of sickly kids that don't wash their hands, you know? And, you know, if you're in a work environment where there is constantly sickness going around, where there's constantly, you know, people complaining and people feeling miserable where they are, you know, if they're constantly overworking you or asking you to do the job of like 5 different people for very little pay, and then you can't take any time off, or, you know, and then you're getting sick all the time because all the people there are sick all the time. Like, prosperity lies ahead of getting out of this environment. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Like, it could have been some kind of karmic cycle. That could have been like why you couldn't get out, or why you couldn't walk away, or why you couldn't step away. But there's a door that's opening here that's going to give you an opportunity to walk away from it, and it's now. Now the doorway is open for you to resolve this, right? And to be like, okay, you know what? It's really time for me to make that move. It's really time for me to start that business. It's really time for me to put in that application at that place, or to do this. You know, it's really time, like a time to give rather than take. I feel like the universe is going to be giving to you. A win-win outcome is forecast. Yeah. Spirit saying just do something else. It's gonna be better than where you are. Don't let pride get in your way. Also, don't let fears and anxieties get in your way either. Your commitment is being tested. Your commitment to yourself and what you really should be doing and what you really should be, you know, do you have faith in your dreams? Your dreams and your practical plan. So Spirit is saying, hold your vision. Okay? Because like you are going to be put in a position here to be like, okay, you're going to be put in a very powerful position here where you can decide what path you're going to walk down. I don't know if you're going to be offered a new position in a different department, in a different place, in a different location. You could be offered a different job. You could be offered like an invite to some kind of group or some, you know, hey, me and my friends get together and we play volleyball or we do this or we do that. Would you like to come with us? Like, would you like to check it out? Maybe you'll like it. Like, okay, sure. Like there's something here where you're going to be offered something new. And it's going to be different and it's going to be new and it's something that you've never really experienced before, or it's something that you haven't done in a very long time, or you're not that good at it, or something. Like there's going to be some kind of hang up here. But Spirit is saying step outside of your comfort zone and take a chance. Take a chance. And there's something here about you also taking those practical steps, making practical steps, right? So that's, again, like I said, if you really like, I'm sick and tired of this job, are you really? Or I'm sick and tired of this ish with my friends, are you really? Because you keep going back to them. So be about what you talk about. Be about what you say about. If that energy of, I'm so sick and tired of this, I can't wait to get out of here, or I can't do something about it, don't just get up and go to that job you hate every single day. You know, start putting in applications, start filling out, you know, start doing stuff, start, you know, take that class that you need to get that promotion that you want so that you can get out of your location that you are now. Put in this effort, because like taking this leap of faith is going to be so good and healthy. It's going to really start a brand new cycle here for you. But it's one you're really going to have to decide, make a choice, because you're standing on the fence now, and Spirit says, you keep telling me you're unhappy here, or you don't like it here, or you don't like this, or, you know, you can tell by your health or by how you act, by your attitude, you know, that you're not healthy, or it's not healthy for you to be here, or you don't want to be here anymore, or you don't want to be in this place, whatever it is. So do something to get yourself out of it. And if you are already doing something to get yourself out of it, good on you. But step back and look at the bigger picture. There's something here where you're like, but I like, okay, but maybe maybe you like your coworkers, but the environment is toxic. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe you really like the job, but the coworkers there, you know, you really like the pay, or you really like what you do, but your coworkers make it a toxic work environment. You know, maybe you really like going to like a certain gym or a certain place, or, you know, but the people that are there are always causing fights or drama, or you're just like, Spirit's like, try something different, change it up, go to somewhere different. You know, maybe you always go to this one particular coffee house, but they always get your coffee wrong, and there's always like some kind of something, you know, it's dirty, or there's something, but they have really fast internet, but, you know, there's something that keeps drawing you back to this place. It's some kind of karma here that Spirit is asking you, like, are you going to show us that you're going to put in the effort to break yourself out of this cycle? Like, we need to know that if something is, you know, if something isn't working, that you're going to take the initiative to fix it. Show us that you want something better for your life. Yeah, there's something about trusting and having faith, having a lot of fear and having a lot of fears and anxiety around this not working out or it not going your way. But Spirit's saying, again, you and your loved ones are safe. And when you know that you're safe, a powerful change, because adjustments are required. So understand that if changes are being offered here to you, or being maybe even forced on you, don't let Spirit bring in a tower and force a change, okay? Because if you know that it's unhealthy for you to be here, you might just pop up and lose your job or something crazy. I don't know, you know, if that's what it is. Or, you know, don't be like me and let resentment build up until, you know, you have a blowout with your friends, or you know, whatever. Figure your shit out and make the effort. If you know that you're tired of being there, stop being tired of being there and do something about it. Okay. Like, I'm tired of doing this, or I'm tired of being this way, or I'm tired of suffering with my health, or I'm tired of, you know, being a certain way. Okay, put in the effort. Put in the effort to change. Put in the effort to go to the gym. Put in the effort to, sorry. Okay, no, I'm just really moisturized, actually. I was like, ooh, I'm greasy. And I'm like, actually, no, I'm not. I'm just moisturized. What? But, yeah, that's what I have for you here. Is there anything else? But that's a pretty short one. Is there anything else you have, Spirit? Nope. That's all I have for you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. You know, like I said, I'm not trying to have this be like a, you know what, you ain't doing shit, because that's not what Spirit's saying. Spirit knows that you're working on things, that you're doing things, but there's something here that you know. You know what it is. You know what it is that you're just like, oh, I really want to change this. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I don't want it to be like that anymore. Okay. Nobody can make your life change but you. I mean, obviously, Spirit can bring in like crazy tower moments and events and stuff into your life, but like at the end of the day, like Spirit's like, change it. Change it up, move somewhere else, do something else, get out of this place. Don't just sit here, miserable at the apartment building that you're in because there's always something crazy happening, or you have neighbors that fight all night long and you're just like, we really need to move somewhere else. But yet you don't look at ads, but yet you don't save up money, but yet you don't talk to your landlord about breaking your lease. Like you don't make any effort forward to change and to improve this situation here. And Spirit is saying like it's completely within your hands, within your means to change it, and you will be amazed how much better you feel in this new environment, how much better you feel surrounded by new people, or whatever it is. I do think that it is like a location of something that, and the people that are there that are tied to that location, that are tied to that, is just not healthy for you. And for some of you, like I said, it could just be transferring to a different department, going to a different place, doing something different, changing it up, trying a different job, trying a different position, that could change a lot for you here. So, yeah. Maybe even for some of you, it's talking to your boss about transferring to a different location. Like maybe not leaving this job, but like going to a different location, going to a different, franchise, or to a different, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. I really feel like, I feel like I'm not even going to play with you guys. I feel like this pressure around like my third eye. And it's giving me this energy of like being blocked. Like something here is like keeping you from like seeing this as a possibility. Like, oh, I can just change. Oh. And that's what a karmic cycle sometimes will keep you trapped in. Like you'll be in a karmic relationship. Have you ever been in those situations where you're like, how did I never see that this was toxic? How did I just deal with it? Like you have to be ready. You have to be ready to be done with it, and then you leave. I've talked about it before, about the job that I have before the one now. Like I was at that job for 5 years and I was miserable most of the time that I worked there. Like I didn't have like really bad beef with some of the people that I worked with, some of the people that I did. It was just a toxic environment in general. And it was just a toxic environment in general. And after I left, I was like, why did it take me so long to leave? Like, I knew I was unhappy for so long there, but I felt like unable to leave, unable to look it up, unable to do anything. Like, I would just be like, like I was just stuck there. And that's kind of the feeling that I'm having right now, that I'm, embodying, or that I'm feeling in your energy field, is just this kind of energy of like, I'm stuck here. And it's because Spirit is saying you have a karmic lesson to learn here. There's some kind of karmic lesson that you have to learn, that you have yet to realize, but it could be over. Spirit said, you're overdue. It's past time. Like, it's past time. Like, you are not due to stay here at this place, or stay in this job or this friendship circle. You are not due. In fact, you are overdue to leave. Oh yeah. Ooh, that was lovely. Like, you are due to leave. You're overdue. Like, so anytime you're ready to see that the power to change, or the power to move, or the power to free yourself from the situation is in your hand, you're welcome to make those moves, and to throw it into action, and to do it. Right? So Spirit is saying, make that move to say, you know what? Yeah, I'm ready. Start making that move, and you're going to attract in, right? Like I said, be balancing that masculine and feminine energy of, okay, I'm going to put myself out there so I can attract in the right thing to me. It's going to come to me. It's going to flow to me easily. and quickly. But there's this kind of energy of like, you got to step out first. Like for some of you, you keep waiting. It's like, I don't want to quit this job, or I don't want to do this. I mean, and I'm not telling you just to quit your job, but like, I don't want to do this until I have something else. But it's like, you're going to have to take the moves to put yourself out there so that it can come to you. Like you're going to have, like, it's like standing on a sidewalk. Like, say you want to catch a cab, but you're not standing on the edge of the sidewalk being like, cab, cab, cab. You're standing back, like inside the business, being like, at any moment a cab's going to pull over, and when it does, this will be my opportunity to walk out and go get in it. And eventually, yeah, a cab might present itself to you, but who knows how long you're going to be stuck there waiting for a cab to just happen to pull over on the side of the road right where you are. You're going to have to walk out, open the door, walk to the side of the road and go, hey, cab, I want a fare here. You're going to have to do that. And the cab, it'll come to you, but you are going to make the effort. You're going to have to make the effort to say, yeah, I want to leave and I'm ready to leave now. Boop. Throw yourself into action. And as soon as you're like, yep, over here, universe is going to be like, yep, blah, 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 and just line up stuff. But you're going to have to make that step, right? 40:44 down on the clock. The spirit is going to protect you, but you need to step out there. Okay, I'm feeling guided to look up the angel number 40 by spirit. There you are. For a second there, I kind of almost started singing the Jeopardy. Yeah, waiting. It's kind of like this, waiting. Do you have the answer? Do you know what you're doing? Hello. What's the answer? The answer is, what is this? I keep on hearing somebody say, in the form of a question. No. You have the answer in the form of a question. Angel number 40 is a message from your angels to keep up the great work you have been doing. The hard work you have been toiling at lifetime after lifetime has brought you to where you are today, living and serving your divine life purpose and soul mission with passion, confidence, and enthusiasm. You are surrounded and loved by the angels, archangels, and ascended masters, and they are sending you positive energy and helping you along your path. Know that you are well blessed, okay? Angel number 40 is a message that you are protected, safe, and well loved. Come on now. That your friends and your family is safe kept coming out over and over and over again. Your angels ask you to take a moment to reflect upon this unconditional love and know that all is happening for your highest good. I said that, right? You're being put in this position right now to ask yourself, what's my highest good? Is this place not my highest good? No, it's not. Move on. Okay? You have been diligently building solid foundations, and the work and effort you have put towards achieving your goals and aspirations will see you reaping your desired results. You have it within you to overcome any obstacles you may encounter along your path. And whatever this situation is that you feel trapped in right now, Spirit is saying you're not trapped. But you have to get yourself to the mental place where you are ready to see, I'm not trapped. It's like that Eight of Swords, right? Where it's like, I feel like I can't step forward. I feel like I can't do this. I feel like I can't. But there is, like hands tied behind your back. There's knives all around you that you could just, okay, I'm free. Okay, I can see. Okay, let me take one of these knives and let me go. Like, let me go out there. But there's resources all around you, but you have to take advantage of them. There are pathways all around you, but you have to step onto them. There's missions out there that you could take. There's things out there that you could find that are really going to help you, but you have to lift the veil of incapability, or like feeling like you're incapable, or feeling like it's like fear has placed all these like compound, like be fearful, don't step forward, don't go forward, whether or not this is fears that were placed upon you, or whether or not they're fears you placed upon yourself due to circumstances or situations or experiences that you had, whether it's somebody, telling you, I wouldn't do that if I were you, I would, you should stop, or whether or not this is your own self kind of sabotaging yourself to being like, just don't, just stay complacent. there's this energy of complacency. That's that hangman energy. It's like complacency, you know, and spirit is saying like, no more. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So this pause energy is ending. This, I'm stuck in this place, you know, no, you're not. You can go whenever you're ready. Whenever you open the door, look at the bigger picture and see that, oh, wow, there's a door. I have the key. There's the door. And you're just like, it's locked. It's locked. It's locked. And Spirit's like, look down. And you're like, I don't know, Spirit. And Spirit's like, look down. And you're like, I don't know, Spirit. And Spirit's like, for God's sakes, look down. And you look down and you're like, oh, I have a key. Click, click. And Spirit's like, exactly, exactly. You might not realize that you have this key. End of the tough cycle approaches. You have what you need. So if the issue is money, if the issue is something, you have everything you need inside of you to figure it out. Whether or not you actually, because I know Spirit's saying, I know some of you are looking at your bank account and you're like, do I? Where is it? You have skills, you have talents, you have capability, you have possibilities. You could even be having people being like, oh, hey, do you know somebody that can fix this? I'll give them $100 if they can fix it. And you're like, I don't know. But you know how to fix it. Get that $100 and put it away in savings. You know, like take little things, do what you need to do to get you there. Work through your fears. Work through your fears. You know, that's how this tough cycle is gonna end. That's how this tough cycle is gonna end. Is you putting in the work to really work through your fears, to really question things that trigger you. You know, instead of being like, oh no, that's a trigger point for me. I'm not gonna push that. You know. You've settled in, Spirit is saying, and they understand why you've settled in because you've been dealing with a lot of BS, Spirit is saying. But it's time for you to get out. Get out. The door is right there. Get out. Spirit says it's like they're watching a horror movie and the person is sitting there and they're like, I can go in this door, or I could take the stairs that lead me to the basement or to, you know, and it's like in those horror movies and you're like, go through the door. And the person's like, I think I'll go into the basement. It's like, you're trapped in the basement. Don't do that. What are you doing? Don't do it. You know, and it's like your spirit guide's telling you, like you're sitting there, like looking back and forth. And it's like, so you can either go up, you can take the stairs and, you know, and get trapped, or, you know, you can take the door and run outside, you know, and for some of, you know, yeah. Do you want me to go inside? Okay. And for some of you, you are sitting here at this position where you're like, okay, so I've turned my back on the door. I can go upstairs or I can go downstairs. If you go upstairs, at least it will put you in a position where you can go, like, they're showing me, like, you go upstairs, you go, and there's, like, a window, and you look out the window, and you're like, oh, I can get out. There's a way out. And you're going to turn around and go back downstairs and take that doorway out. And you're like, oh, that doorway's clear. I can go. But it's going to be an arduous journey walking up that stairs. So you're at this place, right? Or you can take the decision to descend and go backwards, right? Hopefully none of you make that choice. But, you know, make things worse for yourself. You know, and Spirit's like, you have a choice right now. You can trust us and take the leap of faith and just go through the door and trust that you are being guided and protected. And you are being guided in a way that's going to give you out of the situation. Or, you know, you can choose this way, go up the stairs and then see, oh, wow, that door was safe. Let me go back down the stairs. But if you're being chased or pursued, you're putting yourself much closer to the danger. You know? So Spirit is hoping that none of you choose to go downstairs. Some of you are going to choose to go upstairs, but then realize, oh shit, let me go back, you know, and get out, you know. And they're really hoping that the majority of you choose to just be like, okay, yeah, I'm going to open this door and see where it goes. And surprise, it goes to the back porch, which leads to a back gate, which leads you out to your freedom. And there's a car sitting there ready to go. And your friend's like, come on, let's go. And you're just like, I don't know if I can trust this door. What if there's a person? I've seen scary movies before. What if there's a person on the other side of the door waiting to get me? I don't think I should, you know. But really what's on the other side is your friend sitting there with the car running going, come on, let's go. Let's get out of here. We can escape right now, you know. And that's kind of, you know, that's kind of what I'm seeing right now. Like you're in that area, you're being chased. The killer is slowly chasing you and you're like, where should I go? Where should I go? And your spirit guides are like this person, like you that are like in the position of a person watching this TV show being like, choose the door, go through the door. leave, go, you know, because they can see from the perspective of the viewer who knows that the person is outside waiting for you to jump in the car and escape, but you can't. But Spirit says, if you listen to me telling you, go for the door, get out right now, go, you can save yourself a lot of pain and a lot of hurt. Okay? Yeah, the end of a touch cycle approaches at a time for healing. And Spirit, that's what Spirit is saying. Go for the door. For God's sakes, don't run up the stairs. Don't run down the stairs. Put an end to this. Get out of this cycle. Get out of this horror house. Get out. Get out, get out, get out. You know, and many times in the movie, there wouldn't be a movie if the person did the smart thing and said, you know what, let's not take that turn down that creepy one-way driveway. You know, like, actually, let's not stop and talk to those weird, creepy guys, you know? There wouldn't be a movie if people didn't choose to do that creepy thing. Don't be like those people in the movie. It's not going to be like the movie. Get the fuck out. There's something happening here in your throat chakra. Something happening here about receiving messages. Maybe feeling like you need to speak up for yourself. Something like that. It's to stand up for yourself. There's a position here where it's like Spirit saying, we know that it's hard because you are being put in a position that you are used to being in. You are used to staying in positions that are uncomfortable. You're like, staying in this house. It's still a horror house, but it's the only thing I've ever known. You know? It's like, but the title on the outside of the movie case, on the outside of the DVD, says it's a horror movie. And Spirit's like, you can escape. You can escape, and you have a choice to escape right now. Or you have a choice to go back and continue on this karmic cycle. If you are unhappy, do something about it. If you are feeling unpleasant feelings, do something about it to change it. If you don't feel comfortable in yourself, do something about it to change it. You know? Step up and show up for yourself. That's what I hear. Step up and show up for yourself. Yeah, but you know, whoever is being represented as that person that's slow walking, you know, here I come, I'm the creeper. They don't want you. They don't want you to choose the door. They want to psychologically put fear inside of you. But what if I'm outside the door? What if I'm right there? You know, it's not real. Do you dare choose the door? It's almost like one of those like Saw things where it's like, do you dare choose the door? And then the person chooses the door and they're like, damn, they actually chose the door. Well, they get to escape the trap. Damn, okay. Shit. And that's what it kind of is. It's like your fear is keeping you trapped inside this horror house. And it's like, all I know is this horror house. What's outside? It's scary outside. Actually, if you open the door, and for some of you, it really could be this. You could be being asked to escape a horrible situation, a horrible relationship, a horrible family, a horrible situation that you have yourself in right now. And although it's scary and it's bad and it's toxic, it's all you've ever known. And it's hard to throw yourself off of that cycle of, you know, it feels so much more comfortable. It's the cycle you've always gone on to just run down into the basement or run up into the stairs or stay locked in this cycle here. Or maybe even some of you, it's like, oh, it's a pride and ego thing. Like, I'm going to beat this game. I'm going to go find the psycho killer and I'm going to beat them at their game. And Spirit is like, I mean, if you really want to, that seems like a lot of energy. That's a lot of risk. Or you could just run out the door and go, and your friend is going to be sitting there going, come on, I found a car. Let's go. And you can just escape, you know, you can just escape. I feel like some of you are being tempted with the temptation to be like, but wait, we really need to turn around and we really need to burn the house down, or we need to do this because like we'll be looking over our shoulder the whole, and Spirit's like, if some of you are trapped in this cycle of feeling like, it's a psychological trap of feeling like anything to bring you back, anything to keep you trapped, anything to keep you going down the same, feeling angry or feeling, it's one or the other, and it's just a psychological trap to keep you back, to keep you fighting, to keep you still there, to keep you engaged. And Spirit is saying, like, disengage and fucking run away. You have a choice right now to disengage, to walk through that door, to trust in yourself, because your gut is telling you, everything in your body is telling you, just run through the door, just get out. And you're tired and you want to go through the door, so do it. And Spirit's saying they know that that it hasn't been easy to lift your hand up and put your quivering hand on that door and to, and to change, to turn that knob and to open the door and see what's behind that door. But Spirit is saying, like, it's going to be your escape. It's going to be your escape if you trust and you have faith. You are good enough. For some of you, you feel there is a sense here of like, but this horror movie is all I know. But staying in the hood, staying in the ghetto, staying in toxic relationships, staying in miserable situations, it's all I know. It's what I've been taught. It's what I've been primed my whole life to just be accustomed to. But Spirit's saying there's something so much better out there that if you just have faith and trust in yourself and you trust in the divine and you trust in Spirit, they will guide you away from this horror show. They will guide you away from this. Your hand is on the freaking door. Turn the knob and go. Get out. Yeah. Save yourself. Yeah, that's what I just keep hearing Spirit say. Save yourself. Save yourself. Get out. Save yourself. Yeah. Invest in yourself. And turn away from this cycle right here, from this karmic cycle. Because judgment has been called on this cycle, and you have an opportunity to have a brand new beginning. And for some of you, it's people makes you feel guilty for leaving, makes you feel guilty like, oh, you abandoned me or something like that. Is kind of the energy that I'm getting for some of you. Maybe you have like survivor's guilt or something like that about getting out, about getting away, about saving yourself. Maybe there's friends, there's family, there's people that you feel bad about leaving behind. Like, they got to live their own life, and you got to live yours. You have a golden opportunity here to really, you have manifested a doorway into your life, a possibility to exit. But you got to take it. And you're sitting here like, should I do it? Should I do it? Spirit's like, yes. For God's sakes, walk away. Yeah. If you fail, try again. There's something here about maybe perhaps you tried to leave before, or you tried to get out before and it didn't turn out very well, but Spirit is saying like, keep trying, keep going, keep pushing, keep putting yourself out there, because you're going to get your freedom. Communication is key. How you talk to yourself, or how you communicate, or how you talk about this, or for some of you, it's like, mum's the word. Like, don't tell that person that always talks you out of doing everything that's right for you, the moves that you're planning on making. Please be smart about this. Because there are people, there are things that want to keep you trapped. They want to keep you trapped here because, they want to keep you trapped in karmic cycles just like them. What do you need to release? The need to feel like you have to stay here. You are not trapped here. Take off the blindfold and realize, oh, I have the key to my freedom right here in my fucking hand. Right? It's right here. Yeah. And I see, literally, again, they're showing me that, like, Spirit, like, watching that TV and being like, yes, the key's right there. Just get it. The key's right there. It's right by the door. Just get it and leave. Go, go, go. They're yelling at the TV, being like, break this cycle. Get out of here. Get out. This is your chance. Go. Run away. Go. And you're kind of just there, handle on the door, like, looking back as the person, like, slowly, like, is coming, walking up on you, and you're like, oh, oh, what should I do? The spirit's like, what do you mean? What should you do? Get out! Get out! Open the door! Get out! Leave! Get out! Get out! Okay, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope it gave you the love, light, or clarity that you needed in your situation. I like how their examples like turn this 30, like I was like, ooh, a short one, 30 minutes into like into an hour. But like some of y'all needed some more explanation, or some of y'all needed, I really liked when they started talking about that whole like scenario of like you being in the horror movie. I just ran with it. So thank you guys so very much for being here with me today. I really appreciate it. I hope that it helped you. Okay. I hope that it gave you the love, light, or clarity, or the direction that you needed, that push that you needed to be like, you know what, you're right. Let me stop playing around. Like, I don't know what's happening. Like, what am I doing? You're right, spirit. Like, let's get out of here. Thank you guys so very much for being here with me today. Thank you to your spirits, angels, guardians, and guides for guiding you here to get this information. Thank you to my angels, spirits, guardians, and guides for guiding me through this. And I really keeping me safe as always. Maybe for some of you, you feel like maybe you feel like you're not going to be safe, or it's not safe for you to make this choice, but it is. So go ahead and make this choice and leave. Leave the scenario. Get out of the cycle. Stop going around and around, because people, places, things are not going to want to let go of you. You know, it's like you would sitting there with the hand on the door, and the slow walking creeper behind you is like, I wouldn't choose that door if I were you. I wouldn't go out that door if I were you. I have a trap set outside that door if I were you. Why are you listening to this person? Like, why are you listening to that? Like, what do you really have to lose? Like, you know, if you stand here, that this person's going to get you. You know, if you run upstairs, you're going to be trapped. You know, if you run downstairs, you're going to be trapped. Ooh. Take the risk. Take the risk. Take the risk. Like, throw yourself out that door, because who knows? Who knows what's out there? But you know where you are. You know where you are now, and you know what you have now. And if you know you're not happy right now, or you know it's not healthy for you right now, that whole the devil that you know is worse than the devil that you don't is a fucking lie. No, it's not. The choice is the third option, which is no devil. How about that? How about that? How about that? Where, you know, there's not a devil and you're just taking a risk, but it pays off. Like, and that's the kind of situation that you are in right now, Spirit's like, please, it will pay off if you just trust in yourself and trust in us. Listen to us yelling at the screen, telling you, leave, get out. Don't trust that person when they tell you, don't leave me. No, get out. Don't trust that person when they try to guilt trip you into staying where you are. If anybody tries to if you express to them that you're unhappy where you are, and they try to guilt trip you into staying in that place, doesn't that tell you everything you need to know about where their priorities lie? Okay? Thank you. Love you. I'll see you in the next one, okay? If you forgot it to get a personal reading from me, my contact information is down below, and I'll see you lovelies in the next one, okay? Bye.